Hello, everyone. Uh, one second here. Hello, everyone. Uh, one second here. All right. Anyway, this is Warren from Rhapsody Piano Studio. I actually, to be honest, I started this live stream early, so whatever. Let's just go with it. Sorry, I just need to grab a battery charger so my phone doesn't die out. Be back in a second. All right, anyway, forget it, I guess. I think this one's going to be a short lesson today anyway, so let's just go with it. So, today I'm going to be showing you how to play. I just can't wait to be king from Disney's The Lion King, one of the best movies ever. I think I memorized like all the music from that movie when it came out. That's how much I loved it. So, if you want the make sure you pick up the sheet music and also the video tutorials. There's a playlist in the cards up here. After the live stream is over, you can make sure to check that out. So just to be a little clearer here, there are going to be 3 different versions we're going to go through today. So it's going to be beginner, easy, and then what I call, I guess you could say it's like late easy. I don't know like what the proper word for that. The way I come up with that, it's like in between easy and early intermediate. There's really no word for that, so that's the best way to think about it. So that's late easy. Those are their levels. Now there are different book collections you can get them from. Faber Studio collection. So the first one is Pre-Time Disney piano, right? Pre-Time Popular. There's Playtime Disney. There's Showtime Popular. There's Court Time Disney. I guess that's 5 different books you can choose from. The good thing is that you can go out onto my website and you can check out those different versions before you find one that you like. Anyways, we're gonna go through all of them today. Although there are 5 different books, there's really only 3 different versions. So some of these books might have the same version, the same difficulty, same exact song that I'm gonna show you here. Okay? All right. So what we're gonna do? Let's start off with Pre-Time piano, and again, this is going to be in either the Disney, Pre-Time Disney, or Pre-Time Popular book. Okay, I'm gonna do sound check real quick. All right, cool. Is this working? One second. Hello, hello. All right, good. All right, sorry. All right, here we go. We're gonna go into Pre-Time Disney, and this is the same also as Pre-Time Popular as well. Okay, let me play the whole thing through for you one time. Okay, so I usually don't do this, but because this is such an easy level, and this is kind of how I teach anyway, like if you're a complete beginner, you can get started on playing this right away. You just need to pick up. By the way, I would encourage you to learn how to read. You just need to pick up one of these. This is a Hal Leonard student keyboard guide. And then, if you want your reading to improve, you just pick up some flashcards, some music flashcards. I'll put some links in the description. But these are some flashcards, right? If you're interested in learning how to read. But anyway, I'm going to show you how I would teach a student this. You don't want to, just depend on, reading, just writing the letters down or just playing by ear and videos alone. You can learn to read, and I would encourage you to do that. But because this is such easy music, I'm going to tell you which finger to use, and I'm going to tell you which letters we're playing as well. All right. First things first. When you start this version, you're going to put your right hand, 1, 2, 3, it's going to go on middle C. The thumb is going to be on middle C. 2 is on D, 3 is on E. Now then the right hand is going to be right next to it, or left hand, sorry, is going to be right next to it. 1 on B, 2 on A, 3 on G. Okay, this is going to be your starting position. Now let's break it up. We're going to play this in 4 different parts. All right, so I went from the beginning. To measure 5, the verse is, I'm going to be a mighty king, so enemies beware. I've nev. Stop on nev, right? Never, right? Now, here are the numbers I'm using, the left hand, and I'm going to just say the number out loud. And if you focus on these two things, if you're a complete beginner, if you focus on getting the right finger and also practicing saying the letters, you can learn to read music. It's really not that hard. All right, so here are the numbers, and this is literally what I have students do. Okay, 3, 3, 3, 2, 1. That's right hand. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. 3, 3. So I would like you to practice that with me. Here we go together. Ready, go. 3, 3, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. 3, 3. All right, so that's the first thing you're going to do, right? You want to do the numbers because for some reason, I don't know why it works out this way, but numbers are super easy. And in my experience, with all the students I've had, it's super easy to teach numbers. You just do it one time and you know it immediately. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the thumb, 1, and the fingers out, it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm kind of giving you also a beginning piano lesson as well. Anyway, so that's that. And then what I would do, I would go and write the numbers on each one of these notes, and then you're going to practice reading the letters at the same time, okay? Because you're going to see the numbers and you also read the letters at the same time. It's kind of like multitasking if you want to think of it that way, an effective way to multitask. All right, here are the letters to this part. G, 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 A, C, E, D, C, G, A, C, C, D, C. G, G. All right, let's try that together. Ready, go. G, 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 A, C, E, D, C, G, A, C, C, D, C. G, G. All right, you just want to, as soon as you can get away from this type of practice is better. All right, if you just do this all the time, you're not going to improve. All right. Now, we're going to go from measure 5 to measure 9. We're going to take from the verse, I've never, so it's actually one note before measure 5. We call that the pickup, by the way, all right? So, I've never seen a king of beasts with quite so little hair. Oh, I. Okay, we're going to start with the numbers. 3, 3, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 1, 2, 2, 1, 3. And guess what? Here we have A and E flat. So you're going to move your third finger to the black key underneath that. All right, now we're going to do letters. G, 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 A, C, E, D, C, A, C, C, E, C, D, A, C, E flat. Got that? Then what I would do is go back and you put this whole entire section together, this first page. Let me play it for you. And there's that. Now let's look at the second page, last page, all right? I'm going to play for you. So it's a repetition really, so it's not really like playing two additional sections. You're just kind of playing one section twice. Let's break this down. And then I would go to 2 notes before measure 9, because that's where this starts. Oh, I just, it doesn't start on just can, right? Oh, I just, here are the numbers. 1, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 1. Now here, you're gonna move your left hand down 1 key, right? Each finger is gonna move down 1 key, and you're gonna play 1 and 5. And then 1, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 1, move again. Got that? Okay, so let's actually do that again. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 5, and then all 3, okay? Now the letters. E flat, D, C, E flat, D, C, C, and then we have C and G, C and G. A, C, E flat, D, C, E flat, D, C, C. C and G, C, G, C, G, and C. Okay? All right. Now, this style of practicing in the beginning, you want to get as good at this as possible, where you get to the point where you can just play along without having to think about all this stuff. Okay, so don't depend on this stuff forever. Okay, we're gonna try it all the way from the beginning. Let's do it. Actually, let me play for you one more time, and then we'll try it together. Okay, let's do it together. A lot slower. Ready, go. Okay, so again, this is from Pre-Time Disney and what was the other one? Pre-Time Popular, that series of books. And let's see here. What was I going to say? Yeah, you can check that out in the sheet description, all right, or the video description. So this way of practicing, I'm telling you, get away from it as soon as you can. It's fine if you stick with the pre-time level. You know, this is basically level 0, complete beginner. You use the numbers and then say the letters like this, right? But if you get this thing out and you just put it on your piano or keyboard, like just stick it up there, you're going to start to learn to read without even realizing it. So make sure you get to reading as soon as possible. Okay. Anyway, this style of practicing will work at this level. Now we're going on to playtime, which is like level 1. We'll call it easy, like late beginner is to be more truthful. It's playtime level is late beginner, even though they say what do they say? They say it's level 1. So let's take a look at here. I haven't really even looked at this book yet. Let's see, page 18, Pre-Time Disney. Okay, one thing I want to point out, just thought about this, right? So Playtime Disney, this song is the same as the song. This is the same song you'll find in Showtime Popular. So Playtime Disney and Showtime Popular, I Just Can't Wait to Be King. It's the exact same song. I don't know why they put it in 2 different levels. It doesn't make sense to me. So, just whatever you want to do with that information. But if you get Playtime Disney or Showtime Popular, these 2 songs are the same exact level, okay? And then of course, each book has different collections of pieces and songs, so you want to take a look and see which book that you like more, all right? Now, let me play this one for you from the beginning. Okay, so we take that from the beginning. Let's look at the first page. And at this point, okay, here's the starting position. You're gonna do 1, 2, 3 in the right hand, C, D, E. The left hand's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. And the left hand, that's A, G, F, and E, right? So let's say the numbers 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is your basic starting position. It does change on the second page, all right? Let's see here. Corey Mom donated $1.99. Thanks for that. I think I get a coffee, nice coffee with that. All right. Let's see here. What I was gonna say. First page. Here we go. Now I'm gonna do it all the way to the repeat. Okay, and I'm actually not gonna take the repeat. Okay, I'll explain why in a bit. But let's go up until around, like right before measure 7. Let me show what I'm talking about. Okay, so we're doing the left hand. We're gonna start in the left hand. And I'm going to be saying the numbers the first time around. And this level, you know, if you're still having a hard time reading the notes, you can use this approach still if you'd like. You know, writing the numbers down for every single note, and then practice saying the letters out at the same time. All right. Now, by the time when you pass this level, you should get to a point where you don't have to depend on that as much anymore, and your reading is becoming slowly fluent. Okay. All right. So here we go. First page. 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1. And the right hand's 1, left hand is 2 and 4, okay? 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 3, 2, 1, 1, 3. And we'll stop right there. Now, where I stopped, King of Beasts, that's how the rhythm goes right there. So let me play for it one more time. These two notes go faster. King of Beasts with, okay? All right, let's go back. Let's try it together. I'm not going to say the numbers. You can practice that if you want, okay? I'll just play it for you. Let's do it together. Ready, go. And stopping right there. Okay, now let's go back and I'm going to say the letters for you guys, all right? G, 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 A, C, E, D, C, G, A, C, C, D, C. And then we have C, G, and E. G, A, C, 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 E flat D, C, C, E flat. It's kind of weird. E flat D, right? Anyway. Okay, let's try that again together now. Ready, go. Okay, so that's where I stopped, is right about measure 7. Now the reason I stopped there, I don't take the repeat, because there's a repeat and there's also a second ending. So you're going to take the repeat to the beginning, and you're going to come back to the same part. You're going to skip the first repeat and then go to the second one. So the first time, you see how I went back to the beginning? The second ending just goes on. If I say the words, hopefully this makes sense for you guys. Quite so little hair, I'm gonna be the main, right? So that goes back to the beginning. And then the second line, working on my roar thus far, and it keeps on going. What I would do is practice both of these endings separately, okay? Because, you know, what people naturally do is they're gonna practice the first page and then they're gonna practice, you know, doing the first ending. But what happens is they end up practicing the first ending a lot and then they don't end up practicing the second one, working on my roar. So you want to practice both, okay? Both of these as much as you can, and then when you run the whole thing, you see if it's flowing well or not. Like, can you do the repeat, and then can you get to the second ending with no problem, okay? All right, so here's the first one, the first ending, quite so little hair. Let's say the letters. So we have E flat, A, and F, and another E flat, D, and then C, G, and E. And then back to the beginning. I'm gonna, okay? So let's try that together. Ready, go. Okay, and I'm sort of skipping the numbers here because, you know, that's the easier part of practice. All right, working on my roar. E flat, C, 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 G, and E. The same thing, and then G, and then the next page, that's D, F, and A. Okay? All right. Anyway, let me run the whole thing from the beginning. Actually, let's try that together first, the second ending. Ready, go. Okay, so now I'm going to run the first page with both repeats so you can hear how it sounds. Okay? All right, so let's try that together. Ready, go. Okay, now just a quick 1 second here. Checking the video. What is going on? Oh. Dang, did you guys miss all that? All right, let me play that first page for you again. Good. Sorry about that. My phone is low battery. Kind of froze for a second, so I don't know if it caught that. So I'm just doing that again, just in case. All right, let's try it together. Ready, go. That's a repeat. The beginning. And you hear how I skipped that first ending going to number 2, working on my roar. All right, now here's the last page. All right, so I'm gonna save some time here. We're not gonna go through the numbers and the letters, so do that on your own time. When you get to this point, you should be, pretty good at it anyway. So here's how you want to break it up. Thus far, a rather uninspiring thing. Now here, you're going to shift your thumb. You're going to keep your second finger on G, and you're going to play these 2 notes. Got that? And then when it goes to O, I just, you're going to move your thumb back. Okay? Let me show you how that part goes again. Just that last part, from thing to O. That's measure 11 to measure 12. And I shift, just a thumb. Okay, let go the right hand, then I shift the thumb back. O, Y, okay? Now let's take it from thus far again. O, Y, okay? Let's try it together. Ready, go. Hi Janice, thanks for your comment. Thanks for joining me on this lesson today. All right, next part. Oh, I just can't wait. So if that's familiar from the pre-time level 1, again, this is like a repeat of that last section. So it's like the same pattern. Okay, let's break that down. So oh, I just flat here. By the way, here's another tip. If you're playing flats, make sure your finger is on the flat before you get there. So it's like a really good piece of advice, right? So don't wait till the last second to all of a sudden play it. It gets kind of jerky. So just have it here to begin with. See, I'm already prepared to play that because most of my students do this. Right? So there's a little hesitation, a little pause. Be prepared ahead of time, okay? So here we go. So that's okay. Here you're going to shift your hand, your entire hand, 1 key to the left. C major chord, right? Then you shift your entire hand back. And the last one, you shift again. I say shift, but I just prefer saying move. All right, so there's that last section. Let me play for you again. Let's try that together. Ready, go. Okay, so, and we are also running out of time. I can't find my battery and I don't want my phone to die out before I finish the last version of the song. I'm gonna do a sound check again. Cool. So what I would do is I would actually put that together from thus far. And then after you get that down, go all the way back to the beginning. All right, so that's it for this Playtime Disney version. And also, what was the other book it was in? Showtime Popular. So this is gonna be, if you choose these 2 books, this song's gonna be the exact same arrangement, same level, all notes are the same, everything's the same. Okay. All right, now the last book for today, the last version for today, it's gonna be fun because it's a little bit harder, okay? This is going to be Playtime Disney, no, Core Time Disney. This is level 2B. I'll say this is like the, what I would say is like, it's right, if you go to the level 3, that is early intermediate. So this is the level right before, in my opinion, early intermediate, okay? So it's a little bit harder. Now at this level, you should not be worrying about or be thinking about what letter is it, what finger am I using. When you're at this level, those are very basic. You're supposed to have that pretty much mastered, okay? So if you're at this level and you're still asking me like what are the notes, what are the letters, then you need to get better at reading. It's really not that hard. You know, go back to the beginning of this video. I told you to pick up a, again, I'll show you again. This is so useful. A Hal Leonard keyboard guide, student keyboard guide, and also some flashcards. That's it. If you want to stay at this level, that's fine. But if your reading is not up to par, you have to work on that. So I'm just going to be showing you like how I would divide this up into sections. And if it doesn't make sense for you, again, then you shouldn't be at this level. It's too hard. You can, be my guest. You can keep trying. But again, that's my advice for you guys. All right, here we go. Let me play the whole thing for you one time. So that's pretty different than everything we've had so far. Let's take it from the beginning. Here's the first part I would play. Okay, we'll try that together. Ready, go. Next part. Here we go. Ready, go. Okay, then we go back to the beginning. Let's try it together. That was all the way to measure 9. Okay, ready, go. Next part. Actually, I went that far because it's the same stuff, right? So you don't need to really practice this part. Here's what you could plan from. You could say the first section could be from, let's say, the beginning to measure 6, the beginning of measure 6. And if you look at the beginning, the pickup to measure 9, the one note before measure 9, all the way to measure 14, it's exactly the same. So I would just practice that section. I mean, it's the same thing, right? And then what I would do is just practice the last ending parts, kind of like, the similar thing we were going on with the previous 2 songs, right? So I would just practice quite so little hair, I'm gonna, right? So that's what, measure 5 to measure 9. And then the next part I would practice would be 14 to measure 17. I'm working on my roar, right? And that's really it. There's only 2 little different parts. So it's all about being efficient. And there's also some shortcuts to save you time, okay? Now, we're gonna take it from thus far. Sorry. That's the part I would practice, so thus far. Now, what's going on the left hand? This is all right. Now, when you get to measure 19, you're gonna play an F sharp with your pinky and 1 and 2 with these keys, right? So make sure to move your pinky. And then O-I just, right? You're gonna shift your hand down. You're gonna move it all the way down. It's a C major chord. Okay, so let's try that together again. Or watch it again. Whoops, okay. Now let's try it together. Ready, go. Alright, next part. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. Okay, so It's really more the left hand you have to work on here. And the right hand, just this. Fairly straightforward. Just watch the rhythm. To be king. Wait. To be king. Just that's really the only part you have to think about. Now left hand from the C major chord to a D major chord with a sharp, right? To D major, right? All right, and we're back. Sorry about that. The phone's almost dying out. This is why I'm going super fast. All right, and then you go back up to G major. So let me show you again. C major, D major, G major. Okay, let's try that together. Now let's really try it together. Ready, go. Okay, and the next part is the same thing, it's a repeat. We're going to skip to measure 19, the pickup to measure 19, okay? Okay, so for measure 19, you're going to move your hand an octave down to this C major chord, okay? The right hand's the same. Now here, the same thing, the left hand follows the same progression from C major to G major. However, the right hand, you're going to play this. 1 on F sharp, 3 on A. I said I wasn't going to say letters, but there you go, okay? When you get to that, it's kind of awkward because you're so close to the black keys. So one thing, you have to get used to playing with your fingers in between these keys. That's something really awkward for a lot of students to get used to, okay? And then having the thumb on the F sharp as well is awkward for most students. Okay, so I'm showing you that one more time. That's it. Let's try it together. Ready, go. And the last part, these are in unison, meaning it's all the same notes in the left hand and the right hand, and the same rhythm. Hear that? Kind of sounds like auto parts song. Auto part. All right, never mind. Stay on track. That's it. Let's try that together. Ready, go. Okay, and then the last one, the last chord here, you're going to go an octave down from where you were. Well, not an octave down, but you know, it says octave below, so make sure you're reading in the right register. So G, D down here. How would I practice this? I would just do this, right? So you're going to play the note right before. That's the 2 on G. And then, look, do this. You're going to play this, and then you're going to move over to the next, the last 2 notes as fast as possible. And once your fingers are on it, then play it. And you can go back and forth like this. Let me show you. And then you just work on the timing. And try faster and faster. In my opinion, that's way better than just keep on trying the same thing over and over again. Find these little hacks, right? Because what you're doing on one level is training muscle memory, so you don't have to think about it. Understand? Okay, so let me show you the last part. Okay, let's try that together. Ready, go. All right, so I'm going to play the whole song for you one more time from the beginning all the way to the end. And when you're practicing this is the reason why I, highly suggest you check out the tutorials to play along with it and listen to it. Use it in any different number of ways. You got to do a lot of active listening and watching. If you just watch me play, it's silly. You just think you're watching someone playing the piano, but my tutorials, the advice I usually give my students in the beginning is just watch my tutorials as much as possible, and you'll slowly start to figure it out. And it's the same advice for you. Multiple listenings. You might have to listen to the videos 3, 4, 5 times a day, maybe before you practice, maybe during your practice, after you practice, any number of ways. So try it out. Anyway, that's it from the beginning. Here we go. Anyways, guys, that's it for today. thank you so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed this video. Looking forward to doing a lot more free live piano lessons on songs and music that's interesting to you guys. I will do this for as long as I'm alive. So I hope to see you guys next time around. Make sure you check out the video description for more information, and I also put a link in the comment section below for my upcoming lessons, so you might recognize one of them. I'll put sheet music descriptions in the sheet music links in the descriptions ahead of time, so if you want to buy the music, and of course I have videos for each one of these, and use that for reference. And so you have the music ahead of time, and you did a little bit of research. You're watching the video, so you kind of know kind of the notes to play and how it sounds, and you get that ahead of time. When you come, and if you're able to actually play with me, or if the time matches out, you can follow along with me at the same time. I think it's really cool, like having a virtual piano lesson. And even so, if you get the music ahead of time, maybe you can ask me some questions while we're live streaming, so I can even help you personally. Okay? Anyways, thanks so much, guys. Thanks for joining me today. Really hope you enjoyed this lesson. I'll see you next time, and happy practicing.